Hi, it's Terry. I have been maintaining 180-pound weight loss with low carb, low calorie, meat focused eating since August of 2022.
Well, jury duty was canceled. And if you saw me last night, you saw I was descaling this stupid thing. Well, I ran it through 3 times for the solution in the reservoir. Then you're supposed to run it through twice through the cup. Well, and then once without the cup. Well, I've had to run it after the cup. I had to run it 2 more times. This is my 3rd time because there's still brown down in the bottom of my cup. Anyway, yeah, so I'm hoping you all gave me some good tips about how to descale or clean out my Keurig. All right, now listen. So was canceled tomorrow. Jury duty. It was canceled tomorrow. So this is what we're going to do. You don't have all them burgers out for tomorrow to take. So I got them out. They're defrosted. I'm going to eat them. So I'm going to have 1/2 burgers and cheese for breakfast. So that's fine. And then, hey, I'll just put it right back in the Ziploc bag. And then for lunch, I'm going to have 1/2 burgers and cheese. So I ain't going to do a bunch of fancy stuff. I got salt and stuff at work. Oh, let's put a little something down in there. Come on. Come on, y'all. Come on. Let's try to find a way to make them a little bit different. So for breakfast, we're going to use the farm dust for breakfast. All right? So with farm dust, just plain old, or with breakfast. So we'll do plain farm dust for breakfast. I guess I'll leave breakfast out. And then if I remember, then the ones that are in the bag are lunch. All right, so farm dust for breakfast. I want some of this Richard. We're not doing any eggs tomorrow. So I'm going to do some Little Richard in one of these. Little Richard does not hold you back from using your seasoning. He's got some big holes in there. So we got some Richard in this one. And then, what are we going to do next? Let's do some Greek seasoning. Ooh, I know. I got an idea. We're going to do this Greek seasoning. And then, all right. And I got some of this guacamole and more. We're going to put some of that down in there. We're just going to kind of liven things up. We're going to shake things up tomorrow. There we go. Alrighty. Alrighty, Roo. Alrighty, too. Terry Toodle. Terry Bear. Let's do it. Let's do it. Ooh, boom, boom. Ooh, boom, boom. Hey, let's see. Let's see if that ran pretty doggone clear. I think anything more than that, if I die, listen. If this video never gets uploaded, you'll know I'm dead. If you see this video, then I'm not dead, because this is the next day. So I'll be drinking my coffee in the morning. So, yeah. So, all right. So I'm going to put this in the refrigerator. And that's my breakfast and lunch tomorrow. Pretty random, but like I said, we were planning on going to jury duty, so we had to kind of think accordingly. I want to make up one of my little cuppies. Make up my little K-cup for tomorrow. I tell you, I was looking in my cabinet. I think I have about 5 different coffees, like kinds that I bought. Because I bought some that were like holiday coffee and it was on sale, you know. And so I got a bunch of those, or one of those, and yeah. Oh, wait, no. You will not see this video because I'm about to make me, what is it? What time is it? Oh, it's only 6 o'clock. Well, it ain't time for my sleepy time tea yet. But if you don't see me ever again, or if you don't see this video, if you see this video, I'm good. Because I'll make this my sleepy time melatonin tea later. Hey, did I tell you thank you? I don't remember. Y'all know my memory's like beep. But did I tell you thank you for reminding me to write down melatonin on my medication list? You know, it's in tea, so I just didn't think anything about it. I used to take 10 milligrams, but it's funny. This little 1 milligram tea, it works better than the kind that I bought. That was 10 milligrams. I don't know. I'm so weird. My coworkers just laugh at me. They're like, you take a day something medicine and you're sleepy. You take a sleepy sometimes and you're wide awake. Terry, you're just so weird. I'm like, I know this. So anyway, so yeah, 1 milligram of the melatonin sleepy time tea works awesome. So if you're trying to get off the melatonin, that's some thought. Well, all right, that's all I got for you. So, all right, I'll see you in the morning. Hey, something else. So today's still Wednesday, and I didn't have a doodle. I didn't have a movement today. So, and after yesterday's debacle of I didn't have one today. So, I'm here to tell you, if I don't have one tomorrow, then I'm going to add some veggies to my supper. Because, my carnivore both times has been having an issue. So, so if I don't go tomorrow, then you'll see me with some veggies at supper. Oh, I better pull some out of the freezer just in case. Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, bye. Guess who's going to daycare today? There's Sammy and Baxter. Callie, where you at, Luberdew? Oh, he's back there. So they're going to daycare today. Look, I put this orange thing up, and I know y'all see it in my videos, and it seems like it's helping because they want to come up here sometimes, and I don't want them to come up here. So it's a bungee cord. And Baxter likes to stand with his feet right here, and it's like in my way. So, all right, gotta go. Bye. If you're in my area, Happy Tales in Cape Girardeau, this is where my dogs come and they feel like it's Disneyland. Good morning. I have my cheese and I got my burger. So I'm going to eat this. So it's just, y'all saw me make it up. I'm just going to eat it cold. That's just the mood I'm in. So, all right. I will see you all lunchtime. Bye. It's lunchtime. I've got my basically 3 burger patties. So 12 ounces of burgers. So I'll plug in 12 ounces, 85% ground beef patties. Let's try the 2 different seasonings. I don't remember what I put on them, but and 1 cheese wedge. So that's my lunch. I'll see you at supper. I'll tell you, I do miss my other food, but man, the quiet in my head, the no obsession with food. That's the best part about carnivore for me, is I'm just not food obsessed and constantly looking at the clock or time. It's noon. I never do that. Y'all know I'm just like starting at 9:30. Now, I can't maintain this eating pattern all the time. It's just not realistic for me, but boy, when I do it, it sure is nice. All right, see you at supper. Hey, I have had people asking me how I do my cast iron, how I clean it after eggs and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my, they're cooking. I got 4 eggs in there cooking. When they're done, I am going to pull them out, and I'll let you see me pull them out and put them in a bowl. And I'm going to show you what I do. I know, some people say, no, you can't use soap. No, you can't do that. That's all right. You take care of yours your way. This has been working for me. So I'm going to show you what I do to help with mine and if I have something that's sticky or something like that. So I will come back as soon as my 4 eggs are done. Okay, so first off, I crack my eggs in and I pour in, a few tablespoons of water around the edges, and then I cover it. And I do that because it's a good way to get over medium, or if you like runny eggs, you do that and then you don't have to flip them. So now I'm going to kind of separate the eggs a little bit. Get them. These are sticking, which is fine. I know this was not clean when I started, but that's all right. And I actually cooked these a little longer than I needed to, but again, that's all right. So, but we're going to do this so you can see the whole process. I've got my oven on, or my burner on. It's still on medium. I'm going to go on and scrape out this stuff. I'm going to get this scraped up and put into there. Alright. This is hot. I want it hot. And you see this is all still kind of baked on a little bit, right? Well, I learned from Brenda Gant that if you pour a liquid in there, that's what she uses, water, to deglaze her skillet. That's a lady on the YouTube. So, while I got this hot, it's nice and hot, I've got some water here. Can you see it? See how it's steaming and bubbling up? Well, you can deglaze and just kind of run it along and scrape up any bits while it's good and hot. Do that. Now, it's pretty doggone, it doesn't have a whole bunch of stuff stuck on it now. There's a little bit here and there, but it's not bad. So then, now we're going to take it over to the sink. So, I'm going to leave my burner on, and then we'll come back. Alright, so while it's here, I'm going to kind of scrape that down, and get that out, rinse that off. I need to kind of clean stuff a minute, or my kitchen, this house is lived in, so my sink's going to have stuff in it. So I rinse it out, and I use Dawn, and I just use this. Oh my goodness, I don't even have you. I got you too zoomed in. There you go. Alright, so I take this and I rub-a-dub-dub, scrub-a-dub-dub. And then if that doesn't work, if it's still stuck in there, I'm not afraid to get a steel wool. Get that to go in there. I don't do it a whole lot, but... Now listen, this is my opinion, okay? My opinion is, when you think about when these people were using cast iron, when cast iron first came out, they were not babying this stuff. They were just throwing it in their covered wagons and trying to make it across the United States or whatever country they're in. They weren't trying to baby this stuff like people talk about nowadays. They weren't like, oh, you can't store it this way, and you can't store it that way, you can't do this and that. So they weren't like that. They didn't have time for all that. So mine, you can see, I think mine probably needs another coating of the seasoning. So what some people call seasoning is when they get caked on with a bunch of food and grimy. That's not what I call seasoning. To me, see how mine's a little bit red. It's not black. But so really what I should do now at this stage is go on and pop it in the oven and do a full seasoning. I actually have a playlist here on my channel, and it's called Cast Iron. And so I actually have like how I strip the cast iron and how I season the cast iron. So if you really, really want to know that stuff, you can watch that video. But because I'm not ready to do that, I ain't got the time to do that. Because I can see that it's wearing thin. The actual seasoning is wearing thin. Let me see if I have... no, that one ain't a good one. Well, let me see. Are you good and seasoned? You're kind of red too. Well, anyway, I ain't got a good example of a good red. But anyway, I'm going to leave this on here. And until I can't really touch around on the upper rim. And then we're going to add a little oil to it. In the meantime, I'm heating up my stuff and we'll talk. And then we'll put the oil in it. So hang on. I forgot. After I wash it, I set it on a burner for about 10-15 minutes to make sure it all evaporates out of there. Any water, I don't want it to rust. So I just work hard to get all that excess moisture out of there. So like I say, about 10-15 minutes normally. Like I would just turn it on and let it go for about 10 minutes and let it dry out. But because my seasoning is running kind of thin, this is what I'm doing tonight. I've actually set a timer so I don't forget to do this as we're talking. Hang on. don't you know this smells so good? That's them country ribs with some barbecue sauce. I found out I got about 6 or 7 more days of these, 6.5 days left. So I'm going to get them done before I go see the doctor. So then that way, when I see the doctor and I talk to them about what I'm eating, I'll be able to say, oh yeah, I'm doing low fat now. Or whatever I need to say. But, you know, because they're going to be like, oh, you make sure you're eating this, that, and the other. And so if I get it all eaten by then, it'll be good. So we're going to have pork every stinking day. Just except one meal. I still have a beef defrosted. So that one I can't, I don't want to do anything with that. But all right, let's try it. It's 3 minutes. Let's go to my thing. So what I've been doing lately, and I use my avocado oil. Like I said, what I need to do is just the full, you know, season it the right way. I don't need to strip it or anything. I just need to season it. But this is how I do my mini end of the evening seasoning, so I can just let it do its own thing. I turn it off, and I just rub that oil in. You could probably use lard. That'd probably be a much better thing, but you know, this is what I had, and that's what I got. I have lard in the refrigerator, but you want to make sure you wipe it and you don't leave any spots or any oil in there, because I have done that before and it makes it like gummy. You don't want it to be gummy. And make sure you get all around that inner ridge. You can go around the handle too. But yeah. So that's how I do mine. Whenever I want to give it a little minute seasoning. And so there we go. Clean as a whistle. That's how I clean it. And like I said, one of these days I'll do it in the oven. And all right, let's eat. Enough jibber jabber. One of these days I'll do it in the oven, and the way I do it, I put it in a cold oven. I heat up the oven. I think I do it to 350. It's been a while. 350? I'll have to go back and watch my video. I don't know. You'll have to go back and watch my video too. But anyway, I think I put it in at 350. And then, oh, Terry, you cooked your eggs too long. Corn flab it. Anyway, I think I put it in cold at 350. And then I pull it out after it heats up. And then I put some oil on it. And then I come in 15 minutes later and wipe that off. Well, I put oil on it, wipe it off, put it in there for 15 more minutes. Then come in and wipe it off. And I crank it up. I think 400. Whatever my max of it is. I think 400. And then after that, I think I run that for 1 hour, I believe. I always think my oven's going to blow up. I probably isn't even a thing, but I'm such a little fraidy cat, ain't I? I was afraid my Instant Pot would blow up. I'm afraid my oven's going to blow up or catch on fire. Listen here. You listen, Linda. I was not brought up in the kitchen with the women folk. I was outside chasing boys with worms. That's what I was doing. My poor mother, if I would have been in the kitchen with her, can you imagine having me? She'd have been. They did used to tell me if I'd have been the first, I would have been the last. Well, I can't help it. I am who I am, and that's all I am. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat, get this video uploaded. It's been 21 minutes. But I don't want to just hit pause right away. So we'll see how long the video ends up. Alright, well, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Oh, tomorrow's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. Alright, bye. Here's my macros for the day. Boy, that's a lot of fat and a lot of calories. Okay, bye.